Hello. So in this video I'm going to show you how to convert a photograph into an oil painting using very simple techniques in Photoshop, which can also be done very similarly in photop.com. So I'm going to open up a photograph that I took that I would like to convert into an oil painting. So here's a picture I took at a lake with some canoes and some trees in the background. Right now it's just a photo, but what I want to do is create an oil painting. So I'm going to make a new layer because first we want to create a texture to like a canvas texture. So I'm going to make a new layer and we're going to go up to make sure I have white in my foreground, and I'm going to fill it with white. So I have a white image here. Then I'm going to go into my filter in my filter gallery, and there should be texture, and I'm going to open up the texturizer filter. So right now you have these settings. Right now it's set to burlap, but I would like to change it to canvas. And you have all these controls where you can convert it. You kind of look at it and see what you like. I like to create a large scale and then maybe drop my relief a little bit, and you kind of figure out where you would like the light source to go. I'm going to do top left. I kind of like that. Let's see what invert looks like. I like invert. And there we go. You can also pick from here. You can pick a brick pattern, like you're painting on bricks, burlap, sandstone. But for this we're gonna use texture of canvas. Hit OK. So here we have our canvas texture. First thing I'm gonna do is hit my mode to multiply. And you could see there's like a texture of the canvas over this picture. Next thing I'm going to do is go into my background layer and filter oil paint. On this version of Photoshop, oil paint is right here. It might be somewhere else in your filter for later versions, but it basically does the same thing. So you find the oil paint filter, and it brings you to another screen right here, and you can see what it kind of does. It already has settings where it looks, gives it like an oil paint look to it. You could zoom in a little bit to just see what's going on while you change it. You can move it around. So these settings are okay, but it looks a little, I don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to go into all my settings here and see a desired effect. So let's make the scale a little bigger, which makes the brush a little bit bigger. See what the cleanliness does. So this is more detail, more sharp. The cleanliness makes it more almost like a Van Gogh impressionist painting. Stylization, you see this is much smaller strokes. Push it much bigger strokes, so you really exaggerate. We'll keep it around here. Bristle detail, it changes it slightly, and then the angular direction will basically which direction you're painting these strokes in and how the light is hitting it. And you could try different settings to see what you like, a desired effect. Shine will make the brush strokes deeper and more light bouncing off of it. I don't really like this effect. It's a little too much contrast. I'll bring it back a little bit. Then I'll hit OK when I like it. And there it is. It's a nice oil painting effect. You could see the canvas texture behind it. You could zoom in, you can see that canvas texture. It looks like an oil painting. That's a really simple way to create an oil painting out of a photograph that you really like using Photoshop or Photopea.